Assalamu alaikum, Raven649 here. I'm just gonna make a video because I feel like ranting. And I feel like ranting because I go on Blog TV once in a while just to see roam around. And I know a few people from back in the old days on .ca when it was just Canada. So I go back and, they they pick on me a bit because I'm a Muslim. But today, you know what? They pulled the age card with me. They're like, "You're too young to make any major decisions. You have your life ahead of you. You know, you really want to spend the next 5 decades being a Muslim?" I'm like, well, I don't have a guarantee of 5 decades. My father died at 32. You can die at any moment. They're like, that doesn't matter. My father died when he was 50, and my mother's on a bunch of medication, but I don't know. I'm just gonna smoke weed and keep on going. Like, honestly. And then when people tell me that I'm too young to make decisions, like, the reason I became a Muslim is not because I was worried about where I would go when I died, because I don't seek Jannah. And just to everyone know, I don't seek heaven. And a lot of people that do know me know that I don't seek it. I'll accept whatever happens on Judgment Day, blah, blah, blah. Now, I reverted because I was in the mental hospital and I was laying in bed and I was thinking about how to kill myself in 30 minutes. And oh well, if you suffocate yourself, you pass out within like 5 minutes, and it's like 10 minutes to die. But I didn't have really anything to suffocate myself with, so it was kind of hard. And I looked past the Quran, and it was laying from like length from me, and then it just like something touched my heart. And at that moment, I knew that I should have, like, I said the Shahada out loud, and God was like my only witness. But then, like, I really thought about it when I got discharged, if I should really do it or not, blah, blah, blah. But I did. And it's like people that say young people do stupid things. Well, old people do stupid things too. But people that say, "Oh, Ravens, you're young. Why are you doing this?" Like, Rex even surprised me when I told him I reverted. He's like, "I thought you were gonna, like, screw up and goof around a lot more. Like, wait until you were 30. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna die, but look at the size of me. Like, I'm pretty fat, and my doctor did tell me I'm on my way to getting type 2 diabetes, and I'm trying to lose weight, but it's hard." But, like, I don't know how long I'm gonna live. I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. I could die of a heart attack like my father. I could, I could slip my wrists. It's just a lot of things. I don't know how I'm gonna die. And I know that I made the right decision in my heart when I said the Shahada. But, like, my friends, and I know a lot of people say, "Ravens, you shouldn't hang around these type of friends if they make you feel bad." I have a lot of friends that make me feel bad, but you see, I like giving people second chances. I like to give them the benefit of the doubt that they won't screw around and maybe say something positive. But these people, like, they actually brought tears to my eyes when they said to me, "You're too young to make any major life decisions." Oh, it just makes me sad because, like, all the young reverts that I know, Yusuf, Bloody Trip on Stickum. He goes by Donnie Darko right now on Stickum if you've been in there. He's young and he's a revert and he knows where his path is. Like, all these young people that are reverting right and left. 15, 13, some of them 10. I was 22, people that are 20, people are reverting when they're 30 or 40. What age does it really matter what age you revert at? As long as you find the truth, and God is the one, Allah is the one that shows you the way. Who are we to say that God made the wrong judgment at the time that we should say the Shahada to testify to God? I I don't know. And that's what I just want to say to people. Because I'm sure other young reverts have come across people in their society and old friends saying, "Well, why did you go off and do that? That's too much of a major decision for you. Well, F you, alright? I hate people pulling the age card. Oh, I'm older and I'm more experienced. Or whatever. If you know what I've been for my life, then you wouldn't be pulling that because I bet you 20 bucks I'm more experienced than you. Just because we're young doesn't mean we're not experienced. Like, I may have grown up in the West, but I still experienced all the hardships. And I experienced good things, but mostly hardships. And we'll look at a young person in Palestine, and maybe they've been through worse, and they have been through worse, and they're young. And then we'll look at a person who is been all over the world, and they're 80, and they're happy and they're content, and they're a revert, and yeah, it just makes me wonder, like, what does it really matter as long as we're happy? So I'm happy to an extent. I'm not happy a lot of the times, but inshallah things will get better. But like, why can't people just be happy for us? Is it because they're jealous that we found some kind of happiness inside of us? That we don't need marijuana to get high and feel good about ourselves? That when we prostrate to God and do salah, we feel that not high, but that light, feel goodness in our hearts, that we're able to feel calm and get rid of the anxiety when we read the Quran. We feel the hope engulf into our hearts, and we are bring to our knees, and tears are brought to us when we feel within our heart when we listen to the Quran. Is that wrong? I don't think it's wrong as long as it's right in your heart. It's better than dying because you're a drunk driver and you got hit another and killed off other people that weren't and whatnot. Like, honestly, what are people thinking? They're like, so I'm just wondering, like, if you're watching this video and you're one of the people that do drink or do marijuana or is a non-Muslim that criticize young Muslims for reverting at such a young age, ask yourself, what harm does it do? What if someone's on the verge of suicide and then they convert to Christianity? Well, no one has a problem with that because Christianity is engulfed in the West. But if it's Islam, everyone has a problem with it. Well, I'm sorry that Islam's the truth. And you know what? No, I'm not sorry. I'm not. I'm glad I'm happy. And inshallah, I hope you find the path too. Anyways, that's enough for my rant. I know I'm usually happy and giddy. It's just I really don't like it when people downgrade me because of my age, damn it. Anyways, I'll say goodbye for now. Assalamu alaikum. Good night.